Hi, everybody. Good afternoon. This is Kristen O'Hagan from Brilliant One Solutions. Today, we're going to be talking about talent in submittals. This is such a peeve of mine that I'm happy I'm going to share it. When you get a complete job order and you have a signed agreement and you have the client, and again, have a complete job order, and you send the candidate that you believe is the fit because you've sourced them, recruited them, evaluated them, qualified them. You do the write-up. There's a lot of time involved in this, a lot of time and a lot of energy. If you send the candidate that the client said that they're looking for, and you feel certain that's the candidate, and you send that candidate and they do not get back with you, or they do not move forward with an interview, or there is no response, that is just a little tush burner, because you must go back immediately. And I mean immediately after the first submittal. Let's say I submit a candidate today and I don't get a response within 5, 6, 7 hours today. Houston, I got a problem. And the reason why is when you hire me and you ask me to find you, let's say a left-handed redhead from New York, and I show up with that left-handed redhead from New York, and you don't respond quickly or acknowledge me or message me or call me or give me some interview availability or have some questions in regards to the talent, like that is the biggest flag at my desk ever. Because then I'm going to question that relationship immediately. I'm going to up and down, look at everything and decide, do I want to continue this relationship? Is there something else here for me? But before I get so crazy and bold, I'm going to follow up with that client and I'm going to let them know, hey, I sent you what it is that you're asking for. Can you let me know what it is that's not working for you with this talent? And then, of course, we want to ask, has something changed? Did you promote from within? Did someone else find the person? Is this position no longer available? Did your sense of timing change? Did your urgency change? We must know immediately out of the gates why a candidate is not being interviewed as soon as the next day. The next day. Because remember, clients hire us because they have a need, and it's a real need. And when we're running and we're answering the real needs of our clients and they're not responding, we must question that relationship at all levels. At all levels. But first, you would get a hold of the decision maker who you submitted the candidate to, who said that they had an urgency that has not responded. That's going to be a strong email. It's going to be a strong message. And we can talk a little bit about that in the next video. But in this one, I want you to consider when you get a complete job order and the client is in agreement with you that you have a complete job order. What I do at the end of my complete job order is I say, do you think I have a clear understanding of this job order? Do you think that based on the information that I have, that I'm going to be able to go out and get what it is that you want and what that you're hiring me to do? So I go over those details and they say, absolutely, Kristen, you got it, kid. Get going. I'm going to get going and I'm going to deliver. I can assure you I'm going to deliver. It's just that how do they respond when I do? And that is everything. Because that's going to really make or break your desk. Your entire desk is either going to be a success or a failure based on the way that you allow clients to manage your candidates. You're the manager of the candidates. You're the manager of the client. You're a manager of the job order. You are the manager. You aren't missing a thing. And you can't. So when you have a complete job order, because the client has given you the time, and remember, you don't get a complete job order until you have an agreement signed. You won't allot the time for the job order if you don't have a signed agreement at your desk. Signed agreement, complete job order, go. When you arrive with that package, that candidate ready and submitted, if the client does not respond within that day, you need to question the relationship, the validity of it, and get back on the phone with that client. Get some reassurance. And if you can get reassurance, then you can regroup and resubmit. I would never submit more than 2 candidates for a job order that I knew were a fit and continue the relationship. Think about it. That's a big one.